What is going on, guys? It's Khaosity here, back again for a brand new video here on the channel. And today we're looking at some more Frontiers leaks. Now, I know we're looking at leaks again. These things are usually never true, but a part of me feels like with as many leaks as there are, one of these gotta be real. One of these gotta be the one, right? One of these gotta hit. But as the old saying goes, take it with a grain of salt. So just have that statement in the very front of your mind as you read these with me. But before we get into the video, if you're new, consider subscribing, and if you like the video, drop a like. And yeah, let's go ahead and get straight into it. First leak we got here comes from Anonymous on, of course, almighty 4chan, and it says here, got some juicy Frontiers stuff. Aiming for December release, we know this. Shadow's going to be playable, story involvement, etc. Believable, he was playable in Forces, they might do it again. Other returning stages are Mystic Cave, City Escape, Pumpkin Hill, and Hilltop Zone. That's gonna contradict. Okay, well, I'm gonna leave that there because they talk about cyberspace stages in the other leak as well, and it does not include any of these. Okay, it doesn't have Mystic Cave, City Escape, Pumpkin Hill, or Hilltop, but we'll get to that when we get to that. More original than returning stages, one features a vaporwave aesthetic. A DLC stage based on the second Sonic movie is being planned. A DLC is honestly believable. There's no doubt in my mind that there's going to be some type of DLC for this game. And second Sonic movie, that's such a Sega move to do because they are sucking off that movie as much as possible. Aaron Hansen was almost going to voice a character, but was removed. Game is complete and being polished round the clock. We know this. Tails is playable in post-game. A stage called Sega Ages is planned, involving Sonic running through Sega properties. I've seen Sonic attacking shadows in a Persona 5 setting. That would be cool. Tails VA is returning. Shadow has a new VA. You're welcome. Knuckles is also involved in the plot. Whoa! Knuckles is involved in the plot like we didn't already know this. Big has a new VA if anyone cares. Here's where the wish list, I believe, because this leak is more of a wish list than anything. Here's where the wish list comes in. Cream, Rouge, Chaotix, Metal Sonic has a boss fight. Mighty and Ray are going to make a modern debut. Sega wants to utilize more of the classic characters, as in characters like Bark, Bang, Bean, Fang, Honey, etc. Which again is believable, but they did this in Mania already, so they could have just been like, oh yeah, they did this in Mania, maybe I can add this to my leak. Writing is very Dark Era vibes. Sonic is less baldy nose hair and more like his adventure self. Does that say Narm? Narm charm out the ass. Okay. There's a title drop. It's a new frontier. Okay. Final boss is Sage. I think so as well. I mean, we can kind of gather that from what we've seen. There are some random Mobian characters throughout the game too. One character I saw was a cat in a witch hat called Salem the Cat. Another was a gun agent. His dialogue implied he's trying to talk to the commander from Shadow the Hedgehog but cannot get through to him. Collector's edition will come with a Sonic statue. Get the jars out, boys. Okay, at this point, because this was in the last video as well with that other leak I covered, they was talking about a statue. This may be true because like I said before, there's no doubt in my mind that there may be like some sort of digital deluxe for this version. The fact that people are saying statues, it might happen. And honestly, it may happen. Sega is trying to get an amiibo line ready for the Switch release. Will unlock outfits for Sonic that you have to buy in other versions. Boom Sonic was there. I don't believe that because I'm pretty sure they don't want to reference Boom at all. Boom was a failure, okay? Boom was a failure. They're trying out something new. No one liked it. They cut it. It's gone. I don't think Boom Sonic will be there. Get hype, boys. Sonic's back. Okay. So like I said before, this leak is really wish list This is like, none of this sounds like anything to be remotely true. Okay, classic characters like Bark, Bang, Bean, Fang, Honey, Cream, Rouge, Chaotix, Metal Sonic has a boss fight. Mighty and Ray are going to make a modern debut. That's not happening. Okay, that's just straight up not happening. Because that's the thing, that like the premise of the game is that Sonic, Amy, Tails, and Knuckles, right? I gotta do some research. I'm not sure if Knuckles was there, but we know Sonic, Amy, and Tails go through a portal or some sort, and they get trapped in cyberspace. Like, we already know who's supposed to be in this game for the most part. All right, so what is the point of Cream, Rouge, Chaotix, and Metal Sonic, and Mighty and Ray being in this game? That makes no sense. Moving on to the second leak. This one is more right up front and center, saying, I just want to start with this. This is not 100% accurate info. The insider might have gotten a few things wrong with Sonic Frontiers, but here's what the insider has to say. New things, of course. There are truly only 7 cyberspace stages in the island. Makes sense. We kind of gathered that on our own. We've actually seen only 20% of the entire first island as of now, as the game is going to be massive in scope. I believe this because from the gameplay, we've only seen like the green grassy plains island, but we've only seen like the tower. We've seen the tower twice. We've seen multiple of the same areas. I would say like the same 3 or 4 areas of the green grassy plains we've seen. So this is kind of believable, or it is believable. Eggman deals with his own personal struggles a lot in this game, which I believe is also true. We've heard that we get to see more of Eggman's more human side in this game. Amy is also given more depth. The jokes and story were apparently well timed. Half of the cutscenes in this game are in full CG. I would hope so. With a game as ambitious as this, quality is obviously a standard that they have to keep. All right, and it's about time we seen some CG cutscenes again in the Sonic series. Sage is actually helping Sonic, but might turn out to be a twist villain. The Chaos Emeralds are given more backstory. The 7 cyberspace levels are, and this is where we'll see if this leak is true. All right, I got the screenshot, so even if he takes it down, I still got it. Green Hill is confirmed. Chemical Plant is confirmed, right? Yeah, I think it's confirmed. If I go back to like the Tails channel stuff, the info, I'm pretty sure they mentioned Chemical Plant. I'll have to see. Sky Sanctuary, true. Route 99, which is at highway level. Seaside Hill, we don't know. Rooftop Run, we do know is in the game. And Aquarium Park. No 06 levels from my knowledge, maybe because Sega considers the game non-canon. The cyberspace levels have level design that is described as fine. I mean, which makes the most sense because these levels are most likely going to be Forces-esque. The puzzles in the game do get more interesting as it goes on, as it should in any game that has puzzles. They should get harder as you progress more and more through the game. The game is slated for December 2022 release date. This is the obvious things. The drop dash has slight momentum, although the insider clarifies that it's not much useful, which again, I think is true because we've seen the gameplay. Sonic has literally no momentum. He has one set speed, then he has his boost, and that's pretty much it. There's no going down hills, gaining speed, running faster. There's none of that. None of that. Some of the platforming challenges to get the hearts were a bit tricky. They should be. Knuckles is in the game and apparently plays a major role in it. However, it's unknown for now. Again, obvious things. We've seen that still frame preview that they showed in the Sonic Central. We know Knuckles in the game and that he plays a part. There's apparently very few self-aware jokes about how this game is copying from other open world games, although they weren't too common. And the insider said that the game is an 8 out of 10. Alright, meta era is never ending. Self-aware jokes, my goodness. Now this leak more than anything seems like a list of things to look out for. Alright, this one, of course, take it with a grain of salt, but this one's being more bold and upfront, saying that this is what's gonna happen. This is what's in the game. So this is more of a checklist than a wish list. Don't have that many thoughts on this one. This one seems, like I said before, more like a checklist. So when the game comes out, I'm gonna see how much of this leak is true, to be honest with you. It's just a matter of time. Or until the 23rd. The 23rd could reveal a lot of information since they're releasing a trailer. If you want to see that, make sure you're there that day. I will be streaming it, so come hang out. But the main thing I'm looking out for, and hopefully when this trailer comes out, it has a lot more cyberspace, or at least some new cyberspace levels. I'm checking this dude's cyberspace levels, alright? I'm going to be checking them between this leak and the last one. The last one said, what? hilltop, like Mystic Cave, like more classic type stages. This one has more boost level stages and Seaside Hill. So I'm gonna check this. Hopefully that trailer has cyberspace levels, because I'm actually intrigued to see which one of these may be true. All right, because if we see a stage, like a new cyberspace stage that we haven't seen before, and one of these guys in one of these 2 leaks has mentioned it, there's a good chance that these leaks may be true. But again, grain of salt. So yeah, man, let me know what you guys think in the comments below. And like I said before, drop a like on the video if you enjoyed it, and consider subscribing to the channel. Roll to 400. But until next time, or until the 23rd, because I'm pretty sure at this point nothing is gonna happen between now and then. So yeah, peace.